All right, so we are going to discuss the solution for speaking exercise 2 for IELTS PTE speaking exam. All right, so my first question to you, Zan, was what is your country famous for? Right, so my country is
Yeah.
famous for, it doesn't have to be all good things, right? It doesn't have to be all positive things, right? But try and talk about positive things as opposed to negative things, right? So my country, okay, just to answer, just for the sake of answering the first question, my country is famous for its landmarks, and especially the city I live in as well is famous for its temples and shrines. Uh, and then there's food that's very popular in my country. People travel from all across the world, especially Pakistani or people, or tourists as well. And they come and see the landmarks as well. And there's a lot of history. My city is more than 5,000. The culture goes back to 5 to 6,000 years before to the pre. Um, let's just say, the colonial age, for example, because Pakistan, India, Burma, Nepal, that was a part of the British colony as well. Where do you live in my country? I live in Multan, or Dera Ghazi Khan, or Lahore, Islamabad in my country. All right. Multan, yes, it's a very interesting place. Yes, there's certain downsides to it where it becomes a bit dusty, and there's extreme weather for most of the year. But the good things about my city is that there's a cheaper cost of living, it's more affordable. You can actually live and raise a family and still enjoy, depending on where you live, but you can still enjoy a good lifestyle. And the weather today is pretty extreme. Well, we are reading over 40 degree in which is quite higher as well. So it's better to live in a cooler place or an accommodation setting where you would it's colder, right? So you can, especially for during the day and extreme daytimes as well. It cools down at nighttime as well, but the climate does get pretty dry. All right, so I spent
Yes.
about 10 to 15 seconds on this answer. What kind of feather? Oh, look, naturally, I would like a cooler weather, which most of the people do as well. People enjoy and celebrate rain in my city every time it does rain as well, especially moving into the monsoon period where um, it cools down, the monsoon
Ye-
rains, they do come in from the west, and for most of the Asia, it is uh, it is happy time as well. But there's certain downsides to the rainy weather as well. Whether it could be it affects the flow of public transport. It actually there's poor irrigation. Even though the government's working hard to try and improve it, there's poor irrigation, poor sanitary or sewerage to drain the water out of the roads and the streets, and so it's very important, even though the municipal authorities work really hard, but it's always difficult to manage because this is a high density city, and it's very difficult, especially when it comes to managing traffic flow in a high density city as well.
Yeah.
So overall, the climate today, climate. So if you know what I mean. So